I mean, who are the rest of you?
Hello! I am Claudia de Greaves. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm just gonna stay quiet.
Good shout.
Yeah.
Oh my
Right,
god,
so-
fucking finally!
And Astrid is singing a song now about how sad it must be to travel with old Grumpy.
Oh, grumpy people.
This fucking song's about us.
Rock on cast silence now.
Hello! Welcome back, episode 19, can you believe it, of Justice League Season 3. We have put out a lot of shit into the universe.
Wow.
No, excellent content for you to consume at your leisure. I'm Paul, I'm the DM.
I am Mo, I'm playing Blue, the human fighter rogue.
Hi, I'm Stephen, and I'm playing Rothgon, your Tiefling sorcerer warlock.
Hi, I'm Tony, and I'm playing Oriana, the Tiefling Rogue.
Hi, I'm Joy Amy, and I'm playing Carousel the Dragonborn Paladin, and her chromatic hound, Grigori McFluffypants.
I'm Luke, and I'm playing Flight, the Air Genasi Blade Singer.
Lovely. I'm going to race through our friends and sponsors.
Cool.
Because I want to get on. We've finally finished. We've finally left the lonely road. Hopefully.
I hope so.
Long and winding.
So our main sponsor, Critic UK.
Woohoo!
They make stuff, dice stuff.
They make evil rocks.
Head over to their website for a discount. Put in RTDD10 for a 10% discount. Holly is now, who's been doing our art beautifully. A fan of the show. She just did Janaeus, didn't she? Many moons ago.
Yeah, it's literally nearly to the date, like a year ago. She just threw a Janaeus at me, and I was not mad.
So we've been she's been doing all our art, and
It's
now we're sort of working with her in a partnership. So go and support her and buy art. It's awesome.
It's amazing. And watch her Twitch channel as well, because you can watch her drawing stuff, and it's really cool.
And we wanted to sort of mention our friend Dom.
Friend of the podcast.
Friend of the podcast. Part of the team.
Yeah, team member.
Team member Dom. But he's there. He's Dom and Emily. We might hear us mention Emily. She might not want to be mentioned. But Dom and Emily are now helping us out and behind the scenes. But Dom has created a lot of the lovely new music. So we haven't just got created.
Oh,
there we go. Listen.
I'm loving it. It's so Knight Rider.
Oh,
I love it.
he's so good.
So yeah, how can you book Dom to make you some stuff?
You can check out his SoundCloud, which will be linked in the description below, because it's got a load of numbers and letters in it. It's not like a nice SoundCloud. But yeah, you can also check out his various bands, including the duo he has with Moa. You can check out his if you're into your heavy metal, check out Scorer.
Yeah.
They're brilliant. And also All Night Dance Affair. You can book for your weddings and gigs and stuff.
They don't need any promotion
No,
from
no,
us.
they're fine.
And also Serendipity. You
what
can also no, but you didn't say the name. Read the name.
Good. No, that was good, Tone. Look, oh man, Antonia's coming out. Dom, and talking of heavy metal and Dom.
Yeah.
He's working on some music for our next project. He's working on music for you, I know. But also
the next project.
For Hell Hath No Fury, which is going to be the sort of conclusion to this, but it's going to be big and bad. And we're going for a whole heavy metal theme.
Oh, he must be so
sick.
happy.
Oh my god, do all our characters get like metal makeovers?
Yeah.
Mon and Blue do not need metal makeovers. They are already
I'm in a torn-up trench coat wearing dirty clothes. I'm metal as hell.
It's a little Twinkie, love.
But before everyone falls, everyone's in a feisty
I know,
mood
everyone.
today.
It is a monster.
Bring it to the game.
Right. roll the damn dice. So if you're new to the podcast,
God.
episode
Oh,
19 is a
no.
weird place to join. But we always roll to see who wants to give us a little recap.
More?
I got a 6.
15.
13.
6.
8. Hi! Okay, so I believe last episode we picked off fighting some murder crows because we've been making our way across what is fundamentally a haunted moors, and whichever way you turn, something's going to try and kill you, which is fun. We managed to get rid of the murder crows, and then we helped our ghostly spectre friend who had been transporting us. He went and got sucked off, or he went down on us. We're not sure which one. He passed to his next journey, but he left us the horse and cart. How sweet is that? So we actually have a spectral horse and cart. I was saying that we need to get some sort of device that we can carry this in and take it back to the plug hole, and then I want it to be you can't actually see the horse and cart, and it's just the 5 of us bobbing along like this. We can see it and use it, but no one else can. Anyway, back to the plot. We got touched up by the wind a little bit. Luckily the wind was playful, and we weren't egging them on a bit, because apparently it would have been D6s of thunder damage, and we can't take none of that right now.
No.
So yeah, playful wind. And then we met, we passed a tiefling who apparently was quite attractive when Rothgon actually saw him from the front. He's like, no, let's go back, but Morn wouldn't let us. But as we continued, we saw him again, which was odd because we'd been going quite fast across these moors in our ghostly cart. And it turns out he's actually a flying tiefling, which was weird to us because we can't organically fly, but he can. He's a map maker, so he's a very helpful person. He's quite taken with Morn. Morn has no clue what's going on there.
He's a nice man.
He is a nice man. And we made it to Crab, where I'm assuming it's the welcome party of this hostile town that hates outsiders. And yeah.
Will we get
Excellent.
a rest?
So yeah, that was a good recap.
Oh,
Yeah.
we get arrested.
So you see this group, and as you get closer, and the torchlight sort of illuminates them, you can see that it's made up of 2 tieflings. These tieflings are in sort of pretty much all leather. They've got long leather trench coats, and they look quite fairly dashing. They've got rapiers at their sides, crossbows. But their faces have all been basically, it looks at a distance like tattoos, but as you get closer you can see that in their face has been these intricate patterns carved into their flesh, and it seems they've got quite an open shirt, and you can see all the way down that it looks like they have got covered in these intricate carvings. With them are 3 human-ish looking people, but one of them has got the head of a shrimp. One of them has got a crab claw for an arm, and one of them's got a huge lobster tail coming out his butt. And there's a couple of sort of zombie-looking things made from coral and bits of ocean, and they look like they might have been pirates once. I don't know what franchise that might be similar to.
Nothing. Nothing exists.
So and one of the tieflings says, "Who goes there?"
This is, well, obviously we are spectral horse and cart, but I think maybe Rothgon, you might want to take this one.
Yes. How do you do? Thomas de Greaves.
Thomas de Greaves.
Yes, from the City of Dominance. We sent word out weeks ago that we would be coming here. We need to talk to you about uniting the states.
You've come all the way along the lonely road.
Yes, we fancied an adventure.
It wasn't that lonely though, we found this guy.
Oh yeah, him.
Oh, you.
One.
One.
Oh, we're not going to get that.
Very true.
Yes, you and your. We didn't know you'd survived out there. Oh yes, I'm doing well. We've we've done very well on the map. But these good folks would like to stay in your town. for the night, if that's possible. They're quite weary. Obviously, the lonely road for some is a hard trek.
I think we did all right.
And they've got quite a lot of money. Talking of money, I think.
Yes, here's the other half. Thanks for getting us here safely, Ewan.
Not a problem at all. So I suggest maybe you work out something between you, some sort of. I would say if you give them some money, they'll let you in.
Done.
Oh, I mean, we don't.
But I had a whole bit prepared. It was going to be fun. We were going to bamboozle them. We were going to lie. We were going to get to the bar.
Maybe this is something you
Don't
talk
really
too loudly.
announce the fact.
If we don't do it, you can show me later.
Okay, I'll audition
The
later.
greaves. The greaves.
Yes.
I've clawed you in the bag. You know.
One's looking around for what bag?
Rothgon. Who's Rothgon?
Oh, it's just a silly pet name. No,
His
nothing.
nickname.
Yeah,
His
nickname.
Nicky name.
I mean-
who are the rest of you?
Hello! I am Claudia de Greaves. Pleasure to meet you.
And the security detail.
She's holding her hand out to me. Yes.
I am Carouser Mon, very bad paladin.
And what about the human?
I'm Blue.
What's your name?
Blue.
We don't need her to talk very much.
She's kind of like, right, okay, we've
And
got to...
You brought a hyperactive child.
And with that, she'll throw a sweet to them, like, boom! These are amazing. And she just throws a sweet towards...
It just
guy.
bounces off. It literally has no reflection, really.
Apologies for my niece here. She's visiting us, and we thought, what better way to get her into the
Absolutely,
family
yes.
business than
She's from the mainland, actually, which is where we learnt about the mech dwarves and their movements towards Domania.
And the Tiefling looks at you. I don't think I could be bothered with them, no. Do you believe them? Not really, but I mean, if they made it along the lonely road, fair play. He says, they're all yours, to one of the sort of crustacean-looking chaps, and they leave. Wander into the back through the gate over a sort of broken-down bridge.
Goodbye, leather-clad tieflings.
Now, I don't want to admit this out loud, but we need to X-nay on the VR name. I don't know how far it's travelled. I don't... If there's independence...
VR.
Ah!
Oh, yes. Okay, I understand.
Because if there's independent states, they see my mother as a figurehead of a state they don't like, and then they have her literal son in their presence.
and daughter.
But yeah, it could get very messy for us, so let's just stick with the Greaves. For now.
The Greaves.
Gotcha.
I'm just going to stay quiet.
Good shout.
Yeah.
Oh my
Right,
god,
so-
fucking finally!
So, who are you then? You want to come into our village, do you?
If that's okay, we'd like to take the challenge, actually.
For the challenge?
For the bar.
The 88, you! The 88! You don't do the 88.
Yes. Yes, it is always named after how many drinks you can drink, and the last time it was 88.
Well, all you've got to do is pay the toll.
Okay.
And how much is that?
How much is the toll? I don't know. The toll, 5 gold pieces each.
Is that... can I see some sort of signage that indicates...
Well, you're the first people who've come along the lonely road in, a decade at least.
Okay, right. So, how can you have a toll if there isn't? If we're the first
It's
people?
cumulative.
Cumulative.
Yeah.
Of what?
All the people who would have come and haven't. We have to pay our wages.
Oh, that sounds fair.
I feel like 5 gold
It's
pieces
all right. We
each
can just
is-
close the gate. You're all right. Come on,
Okay.
lads. Let's go.
Hang on, wait a minute. Okay. Right, well, we would very much like to enter your fine town,
No,
I'm
it's
sure.
not that fun. Shit.
Right.
Okay, well, we would really love passage through your town and possibly rest.
She said passage.
Guys, I'm trying.
Come in, just 5 each, so that'd be 24.
Let's.
Yeah.
24
Yeah,
sounds good.
That sounds.
Maybe we could do a deal. Maybe 20 for everyone.
She is only small.
I'm like half a person.
Can we get
Do a
child?
persuasion check.
That is. I've got -1 to persuasion. 9.
Okay, 25, and you could all come in.
You just said 24.
I know, but she persuaded me. A deal for all of you, 25.
No, I said 20.
Okay, hang on. Do you know what? I think we're taking up this man's precious time. As he says, he's got wages to pay, and we need to be getting going. Sir, I feel that we should compensate you. How is 19?
Is that more?
It is.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot more.
Okay. Oh.
Come on, that's you know how numbers go. 24, 25. Fuck that one!
Oh, no.
Okay,
And I got a +5!
39, and you can all come in.
39. No, I still feel that's just too low. How about a nice round 10?
Oh, you rolled really badly. 39.
Morn is very tired. She's had a long journey. Her dog is injured. Morn gets down from the carriage. How tall is the crab guy?
He's about 6. He's about 5'10", but he's got like one hand is just a massive claw.
Morn is going to go and stand very, very close to him indeed, so she can look like properly down on his head. I think you should let us in. It is not a good idea to leave us out here. If you leave us out here, my doggy will get crabby, if you understand the pun.
That crab, because, yeah.
He really, really, really likes seafood.
Intimidation check, please.
You?
Oh, God.
If this isn't that one, I'm gonna live.
Does a 24 do it?
Okay, we can all agree that it was 10.
Yeah, 10 sounds good.
Right, there we go. Here, have it. Just, please.
10 gold pieces!
Morn climbs back up onto the carriage and is like, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't,
No.
They're gonna go. So the 3 sort of crustacean people go. You can see that the sea fallen they've got chains around their necks and they're being led. They're behind the crab people, the crustacean people.
Okay.
And then the bridge looks like it hasn't been maintained in years. It's really rickety. But you can get across it. But it's.
I should think so. Our carriage is made of ghost.
This is so
Oh, it's cute.
That's really cute.
Massive crab.
Okay.
So they say now if you go across the river, you can you'll see the 88.
And that's the best place to stay, /
Well, there's-
only place.
There's nowhere to stay in Crab.
Right.
But it's the tavern. It's the only place still open. It'll be open for probably another hour.
Right, okay,
Wait,
well, let's go then.
To bed.
Well, if it's only open for another hour, where are we going to sleep?
Do they have rooms?
Can we not sleep at the tavern?
Oh, you can ask him. He's a very nice man.
Okay, let's take our chances.
It's Barrick. You ought to speak to Barrick. He might sort you out.
Oh, I hope so.
Bye.
Bye.
10 gold pieces. 10.
Oh, we've been had there, lads.
So you go past, and on the left is really quite a nice, well-built sort of fort, which looks like probably where the Tieflings went into. The sort of the crustacean fellas look like there's some sort of maybe local law enforcement, or and they sort of toddle off towards the tavern with their sea fallen in tow.
Well, let's not follow the Tieflings into any ancient ruins. The last time we did that, a whole lot of murder happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, let's just head to the tavern, let's get some kip, and let's get out of here.
Come on, Gregory, come on. Good boy.
Oh no. Poor Grindelwald.
So yeah, you enter. What's a small? Crab smells fishy.
What?
It is crab by name, crab by nature. The village is. It looks like a lot of people have sort of headed to bed. It's quite dark, but there are people milling around as you go. All of them have, in some way, appear to be basically crustacean-like. Can you all do me a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom
Ooh.
save. Ooh.
+3.
So.
Are we all still exhausted?
Disadvantage.
But
Yeah.
no, straight, because it's
a saving throw.
only on your perception. It's only on your skills. Your saving
Yeah.
throw is fine.
Okay.
So that's a 30.
Did you intimidate me at disadvantage, by the way?
Disadvantage? No, I didn't actually.
But I
Should have
didn't
done.
lose my nat 1 perception disadvantage either, so.
Sorry, Mo, what did you roll?
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
9.
Is that with the
30.
Oh no.
30?
12.
Nat 20 plus 7 plus 3.
Blimey.
Wow.
12 with the
12,
+3.
okay, yeah.
11.
25?
22.
Thank you. So yeah, you basically carry on through the town and into
That's ominous, isn't it?
Just nothing.
into a small. I mean, the
Am I
town.
going to get possessed again?
The town is a typical fishing village come town.
Yeah.
It is fairly ramshackle. There are nets everywhere. There are boats everywhere. Wooden buildings. And you enter into the 88, Tavern 88. It's a small room, some round tables, and mainly sort of human-looking people that are all in some way or another crustacean-y. You don't see any more of the sea fallen in the bar itself.
Okay.
Just the crustacean chaps.
Here's this chap we got to speak to.
Barrick.
Barrick. Awesome.
This may sound like a really dumb idea, but maybe we should have left carriage outside.
I was assuming.
No, that is not really a dumb idea. But I am worried about Blue wandering around like human person when they don't like humans. If I could just, I don't know, maybe kill off like one tiny crustacean person, we could take a big claw, Blue could hold it like he's her hand, and then nobody will bother.
So, maybe just a bit of a wild suggestion before we start killing any of the locals.
Well, they are all bad people.
It's
We
relative.
can't be sure about that.
Rock
We've
on.
not lived in this community.
Rock on cast minor illusion on Blue, and you now have a crab hand.
But this is much better idea.
So did you wait till you were in the bar to do this, or were you outside?
So I think this is an
This is an
outside
outside thing.
conversation.
This is
That's
outside. You
why I
haven't
was
entered
like,
Sorry, yes.
that was my intimation with like
I've
getting
got
out
you,
the
yes.
carriage.
Paul,
and,
Paul
yeah.
sort of forced you in.
Yeah.
we wouldn't want this to go quickly. We need to know every step of the journey.
Did you never play D&D before?
So, would you like to enter the bar, the tavern?
No, with our
Now that
illusionary
I've
crab
got a
hand.
Yeah, with a
crab
crab hand,
hand.
yeah.
Yes.
How does minor illusion work?
So I'm creating an image, of an object, so it's a chair, muddy footprint, small chest, no larger than 5 foot. Image cannot create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory effect. Physical interaction with the image will reveal to be an illusion. So I'm casting it on Blue's arm. You're just going to very much be wary not to use this arm, because
Yeah.
if you try to grab things or use it, it's going to be very clear for anyone paying attention to you. It's not real.
It will be her left hand.
So you enter in. I should say, Tavern 88 is from Glorious Taverns.
Oh!
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, the whole thing
Crit
is
it.
from there. Crit it UK, 10% off all that malarkey.
it's one of their source books.
It's a brilliant source book. Anyway, so yes, it's from Glorious Taverns. So yeah, you walk in. You sort of walk between. There's 6 tables, 3 on either side, 4 chairs at each. Most of the tables have sort of swarthy-looking fisherman types who are all partially crustacean. One of the interesting ones is someone whose sort of skin is quite see-through, but seems to glow.
Ooh, bioluminescence.
And but at the end of the behind the bar is a huge guy with crab, full crab legs, big. He looked like if he was just a human, he would be, a massive guy, like muscular, and with the crab legs, he stands up well over like 8.
I'm sorry, have you just created the Scorpion King from the Mummy series?
Have I?
No, never heard of it.
I haven't seen. Believe it or not, I haven't seen the Scorpion. I love the Mummy. I love the Rock. Why have I not seen Scorpion?
Because the CGI is awful.
Okay. Anyway, I've lost.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yep. Big old crab guy.
The only non-crab. There's 2 non-crab people behind the bar. Is one of these the sea fallen. So more piratey looking, covered in sort of made from coral and seabed, and a child similar age to Flight, a Tiefling girl, no scarring, and she's red.
Oh.
Sat at the bar.
Behind, like on the
She sat
workers'
sort of
side of
to the side of the bar.
Okay.
You been up to stuff that you shouldn't have been, by any chance?
Oh, God, no.
Not all red tieflings are related, Oriana.
Well, no, I mean, the colour doesn't matter. They come out anyway, like our mother's purple, and there's us.
Do you think that my parents were green and whatever other colour makes blue?
Don't really understand Dragonborn physiology or psychology for that matter.
Blue's a
but-
primary colour.
A what colour?
Oh,
It's
no.
a colour that can't be made out of 2 other colours.
I cannot be made out of other colours.
I'm sorry you had to hear it from me.
You could potentially make a green dragonborn, maybe if you had, if you did the rumpy pumpy.
No,
with
I do not do the humpy humpy. They
No.
will die.
Okay, but with another dragonborn, potentially, maybe with a yellow or golden dragonborn, you might make a sort of shimmery green dragonborn. That's what we're talking color theory right now, and
I am very tired and very
I just don't think this is necessarily the conversation we could be having.
You'd look lovely with an orange dragonborn.
blue and orange. No,
Complimentary
anyway.
colour joke there.
Whilst they're talking,
Yeah.
Flight has wandered off
Okay.
to
Yeah.
the Tiefling,
Classic.
and she's just gonna very carefully like make her way right next to this Tiefling girl, hop up on the bar stool, put down her pouch of sweets, and just slide it over, and then whisper, "1 alcohol, please."
Wolfgon is, whilst that conversation's going on, he had kept an eye on Flight. If he's heard her, he's just, he's not going to stop it.
I was gonna say, if Ariana's heard her, then she's going to be right over there. Could I do a perception roll just to see if she's heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah, just...
High disadvantage.
that makes sense.
Uncle Wolfgon's got you.
That is an 11.
You notice Flight's gone over there. You didn't hear what Flight said.
Oh, she'll just pass it off as, oh, well, at least Flight's found someone else to keep her entertained for a little bit.
Let her talk to people her own age.
Yeah,
It'll be good
it's
for
good
her.
for her. It's
Yeah.
good for her. She can't be.
She can't get into any trouble, really.
Blue is going to go up to the bar and talk to the bartender, and she's going to sort of lean with her right arm on the bar and say, "So, you barrack."
So the Tiefling, while you've been walking up, the Tiefling girl has reached into your bag, taken out the 3 biggest sweets.
Yeah.
She's juggled them, and then to finish the juggle, she's opened her mouth, blop, 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 all 3 straight in. And
You've gotta teach me that.
while she's chewing, she says, "Barrack, beer for my friend."
She's gonna like hunch down at this point, like no one noticed.
And Barrack starts pouring a beer.
Yes.
And she's like, "Well, it could come out of one of yours." "Yeah, it's fine. Come out of one of mine. That's fine." And Blue arrives at the bar.
Hello, my friend. Are you Barrick?
I am Barrick.
It's lovely to meet you.
Yes, don't get many. Is any of you crab at all?
And Blue will sort of lift her arm, sort of be like, what you think, mate?
Well, I mean, how did you know what happened? Well, there's only a handful of people in Crab. I know them all. How are you, crusty-o form?
Well.
I imagine it was a fishing accident, wasn't it?
Blue will have read the book and she's referring to Adrian.
The plant
Barrick's
falls apart.
placed the beer in front
Yeah.
of the slide.
Yeah.
And pour one for this tiefling.
Well, you know, how do any of us find ourselves in this position?
Well, I mean, we're all cursed.
Oh,
Well,
that
well,
damn
it's-
curse.
Right? Well, exactly.
It's awful, isn't it?
I'm suspicious of you. Anyway, I don't mind. If you've got the money.
It's that classic crustioform curse. I don't get why you're. Anyway, my friend, we are looking for somewhere to lay our heads and
our fluffy paws.
yeah, and just sort of have a kip
You
before we
want-
go on our way.
Yeah,
we
you
got
want a city of gold, really, for a tavern.
City of Gold.
Yeah, for anywhere to the next place to stay, city of gold.
Well, right, and
It's
but
about,
that is
well, it's about a day's travel, probably.
well. The thing is, friend, we've been traveling for.
You look terrible.
We are rough as shit.
Well, I tell you what, why don't you buy yourself a beer and a drink and I'll have a think.
That'd be amazing. Let's do that. I will have a beer. Do you have any wink bourbon?
No, just beer.
Just beer. Just
Yeah.
beer.
Do you
Okay.
have any warmed spiced blood drinks?
Still
Just
just
beer.
beer.
Just beer. No blood at all.
We've got a very good cook.
Oh,
John! The sorry microphone. The sea fallen standard. What? I think they want your food. Okay. So
Not sure
he does
we
a
did.
fish stew.
right.
He does a lovely crab,
Okay.
and his lobsters to die for.
Where does he source the crab from?
The sea.
Okay. Just making sure there's not like my friend here is somewhere at the back having bits taken off her and regrowing.
Oh no. We I mean, some people find it odd that we are part crab and eat crab, but
Each their own.
well, that's all we can get here, to be honest.
Well,
And you know, you're not born this way. We've been
been
cursed.
cursed. The curse.
We've been cursed, haven't we? So.
well, most of us were born this way. I mean,
I love this storyline for Blue.
We are going
Just
to
keep
dig
saying the
ourselves a
wrong
hole
bit.
here.
Blue attempting to be charismatic. Also, I've had my arm like next to me, trying to keep it really still. The whole of
Amazing.
this.
these lads, filth. They wouldn't. I would just be careful of them. But I'll take all sorts here. So you can drop that illusion.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Rothgon just steps it back up.
I was getting into character.
Oh no, she is cured.
Oh, look, the curse has fallen.
Okay, when we have time to revisit the soap opera, we're going to do some acting classes.
You know what? I thought I'd been picking up a few tricks from the island times, but you know, maybe I should.
I am director, not actor.
Can I have some
Astrid,
of the fish?
there's some sort of travelling troupe.
Yeah, that's
is what
us.
we are.
That's what we
Yes.
are. We
Where
are.
are you going?
Well, we're heading up to.
The place you said, the golden.
Yes. Well, our
City
next
of Gold.
stop is
Well,
City of Gold.
I'm a bard. Could I come with you? Could I join your troupe?
Who's this?
Who?
Speaking now?
Oh, my name's Astrid.
Oh, hello, Astrid.
This is the tiefling.
Tiefling child.
Oh,
We've unfortunately our quota for wayward children has been filled.
There's a whole situation where you can only have so many so many children per adult.
Yeah.
We haven't got enough chaperones.
Absolutely.
For the number of children we've already got. And well, you know, and depends on your skill set and the like.
She looks suspiciously at Blue, and she sniffs. She's like, sniffs at Blue, and then goes, "I'll talk to you later.
Oh.
I've got a set anyway."
Okay.
So she stands on the bar, and she's got her lute out, and she's just
Have we got our
starts
drinks yet?
strumming. And yeah, he's put you a beer each on the bar, another one for flight.
Nice. I mean, she's done the thing. She's sipped it, just done the shiver thing of. And she's like shaking the sugar out of her sweet bag into the drink.
Oh my
And
god.
she'll nudge over to the Tiefling again and be, I've had to travel all the way with them. All the way from Dominance, I have had to put up with them.
And she's literally starting.
Oh, this is to the
set.
Tiefling.
Yeah, no, that's the Tiefling is the one
Is the
starting the
bard.
set.
Yeah.
Is the bard.
Yeah, she's just in awe. And yeah, she's going to sit there now and pour sugar into a beer.
And Astrid is singing a song now about how sad it must be to travel with old Grumpy.
Oh, grumpy people.
There's fucking songs about us.
Rock on cast silence. No. He doesn't.
She'll sit at the bar and check how much the drinks cost and see if she can get some food through as well.
Yeah, so the drinks are 4 copper pieces.
Yeah, great.
Fish stews, 5 copper pieces. Crab, 1 silver piece. Lobster, 5 silver pieces.
Can I have the lobster, please?
Who's that?
It's Rob God asking for something. It's been so long since I had a proper meal, and the fish stew just looks so poor.
Oh
What
my
were the
God, I'm
choices? So
related.
fish stew, crab,
Crab
or
or
lobster.
lobster.
Listen, I've heard that actually crab meat is far nicer than lobster. It can be a little bit of for fuck's sake, fine.
Or if he's getting lobster.
Oh my god, lobster all around, right? We might as well. We've had a fucking time of it. Let's treat ourselves.
Can
okay?
you please not cook mine? Can you just bash it in the head so it is definitely dead before I get it? I do not need it cooked. Oh, and 1 for Gregory McFluffy Puss. He will have the stew.
Yes, that makes more
Gregory will
sense.
have
Yeah,
stew.
that makes sense.
Yeah, well, I can't remember what I called him. John? Is he called John?
John.
Yeah.
John is he's got sort of a little stove behind the bar, and he's got sort of basically big like wok pan, which he's flinging these lobsters, and there's fire and wine going on.
Oh, wow.
And while he's doing this, he also dishes out a big bowl of fish stew, pops it down for Grigori, who's lapping it up. Yeah, and then you get served these 5 massive lobster in this sort of beautiful sort of sauce, and yeah.
Mon's not
it's really
even
good.
Mon's not even cracking the shell, mate. She's just crunching it.
Scooby doing it down.
Yeah.
And it's
I mean,
It's the
Flight
best.
is not impressed. she needs chicken nuggets and chips.
Oh god, you're one of those kids that only eats bait.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she'll pick at it. But
What did you feed her?
I mean, I fed her what we could find. You know, money wasn't exactly flying about, and you know, when you're in the plug hole, especially not in my situation.
You know, this is like one of them interactive meals. You can like break stuff, and it's real satisfying.
He's messy.
I mean, in this, but yeah, she'll look over to Morn. who's probably just-
He's messy.
Yank an arm off, get in there, see what you can find, slurp it up.
I can almost guarantee you this is going to be the best meal you've ever had in your entire life.
Done, and yeah, with that she just starts ripping stuff to be like. She doesn't care what's shell and what's meat. It's just being ripped to pieces.
and so he's
Blue's feeling really proud that she got through to the child.
Garrick says, "Do you want to take it to a table? There's one free upstairs, or there's one just by the fire there."
Oh, by the fire.
Oh, by the fire
Let's
would
sit
be
by the
lovely.
fire, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure Grigori would like that as well.
Oh, he has freezy paws.
We're so broken.
So yeah, while you're eating, drinking, Garrett will keep asking you if you want more beer.
Every time he asks, Rothgon will have another one.
Can you all do me a perception check, please?
Still at disadvantage.
Oh, I got a nat 20! And a nat 20!
Hey! Double nat 20!
Or is
No,
that
just
just on-
on saves.
That's only saves.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Good, thank God, because mine's only 4.
Man.
12.
Yeah.
I've got 2 of the same dice as well.
Both nat ones.
No, 3.
I did get a nat
Yeah.
20, but I got a 12.
Okay, so you're all just really enjoying the food, and what you notice, Blue, I imagine Blue's never really quite enjoys herself, and is probably sat there with her back to the wall, sort of eyeing the bar, keeping it. And you see what Tiefling, one of the Tieflings from the gate, comes in. He goes up to the bar, has a chat with Garrick. They both look at your group, and he heads out.
He might. Oh no, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it.
Go
What's the tiefling child doing?
She's still playing.
Cool. Is she still sassing out adults?
I mean, she appears to be just making up songs about people in the bar.
Oh,
They
okay.
all think it's hilarious. She does a couple of tunes you've heard, like famous tunes from the Plug Hole, and a couple from Birmingham that you've heard. A lot of it's just sort of taking the piss out of people.
Nice. Is McCrory visible?
Yeah, he is. He's also on Morn's lap. He's like, he's totally cuddled up.
Blue is she's gonna have been sort of leaning, finished the lobster, leaning back against the wall, kind of by the fire, and she's just gonna kind of quietly, guys, not sure we're as safe as we thought we were. They're checking us out. The
Well,
tiefling from the
Of
gates
course
just
they're
come in
checking
and,
us out. Look at me.
This is not that kind of checking out. It looks suspicious.
Is Rothgon getting checked out by Tiefling leather daddies?
If only.
Yeah, I don't think it's in the way he wants. I'm
Rude.
I don't know if I want to stay, but we've got to be safe.
Maybe the best we could hope for was literally just a food pit stop, and maybe we'd best keep moving.
I don't know, maybe.
So Garrick now comes over. He's
Yeah.
got another round of drinks. Pops them all down. I've had a word with the tiefling. They're quite. I think they're important. They're from the City of Gold. They come down here. But he reckons you're probably better staying here tonight, not heading off on the road. It's pretty dangerous out there, and you look fucked if you don't mind me saying.
That's fair.
Can
That is
Blue
fair.
roll an insight check?
Yeah, Rothgon's inciting that as well, based on what Blue said. Oh, not good. 5.
That was disadvantage, wasn't
Yeah.
it? 14.
Yeah, I mean, you think he genuinely wants you to stay here tonight?
But for what reasons?
So, those tiefling fellas? Why are they here?
Oh well, they're like. So this is the Scars,
Mm-hmm.
independent city-states of Domania. We call it the Scars,
Mm-hmm.
well, basically the cities. They look down on us. Them tieflings up in the City of Gold and Stone and the City of Scars. There's all cities, and they're very nice cities, but they look down on us partly because we're cursed and smell of fish. They don't trust us to guard the gate, which is fair enough. Have you seen the bloke guarding the gate?
Yeah, not
what-
super with it.
It took 10 gold for us to come in.
You paid to get across, oh my days. Anyway,
But the gate, why does the gate need guarding if it's such a shithole that nobody wants to visit?
have you seen what's out there on the lonely road?
Yes.
We don't want any of that getting in here, do we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, we don't want any of your lot from fucking Domania.
Rude.
I swear I'm not from Domania. I am, technically.
Okay.
You sound like you're from the plug hole.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is that fine? Yeah, I am.
Oh yeah, I went there once.
It's a shithole, isn't it?
It is. It's like a big shithole.
You should come to
It-
mine.
it-
It's the
it-
fucking worst, mate.
Like Crab is a shithole, and that's like the same but bigger.
It's the metropolis of shitholes.
Oh,
Really much.
it's
Well,
it's
you are
awful.
going to love the cities if you're going that way. If
City.
you're carrying on north.
Well,
We are.
what-
We're going quite north, but we might not be stopping off very long. Yeah.
But the tiefling, what did the tiefling say to you just now? I saw him come in and he looked like a snooty fecker.
Oh,
But
they are.
What's he
He just
tell
said,
you?
he said, it's dangerous out on the roads. You'd better stay here tonight, and I should let you stay because we don't have people come through, so I ain't got any beds. But I can get you. They'll bring you down some bedrolls. They said.
Okay, I'm feeling wary of this hospitality. I don't know about you guys.
Well, maybe we should take them up on their kind offer,
Yeah.
and we'll do our normal shift watching.
Good shout. You know what, Barrick? Thank you very much. We'll take you because we are fucked right now and could do with a wee lie down.
All right, you can sleep anywhere down here or upstairs.
Morn, gets off of her chair,
Yeah.
curls up by the fire with Gregory and just starts snoring.
I think we're
is
gonna
done.
stay down here.
Yes, stay together.
And a few minutes later, he pops outside, brings in some bedrolls, the pretty much the bar's empty now. People have been giving you dodgy looks, but no one really cares. Astrid is sat on the bar watching you, and when he pops out to get the blankets, she gets Blue to come over to her.
Blue will eye her up and just sort of say, "Yeah, setting up. I'll be right over there," and she's gonna go over.
So when you get over to Astrid, Astrid just turns her back to you, pulls her back of her tunic down and her hair up, and you see that she's got the glowing tattoo of the sisters. Where are you going?
Blue is immediately gonna kind of relax. What are you doing here?
Oh, sisters' work.
What
I was
sisters work are
travelling.
you
We
doing?
were travelling the lonely road, my mum, and only I got this far. We were supposed to be calling sisters together. She had a totem, but it's lost in the woods.
Well, she's who was your mother?
Oh, my mother. She was astral.
Astral. Do I have a memory of Astral?
Never.
Okay. And where is she?
She's gone. She didn't make it off the road.
Oh.
Oh. Well, she's gonna pull sort of the totem's kind of in her belt and she's gonna pull it out.
That's the totem.
Do you know Rana?
My mum said.
How old are you? How long have you been a sister?
Oh, I've been a sister since I was born. Been brought up in the way. I shouldn't have said it that way, should I? Sorry, Disney. I've been brought up in the ways of the sisterhood.
I didn't even know that was possible. Wow. Okay. So.
Well, our cell, we are like that in our cell. But they're on another. But me and my mum came this far.
Where did you come from?
Oh, we came from an island. I can't really remember what it was called, but I've been here a few years now. I was quite little when we came. But I'm a really little dog, so I could make it along the lonely road because I'm really little and nobody notices me.
Yeah.
So Carrick lets me stay outside in the barn, and I play and I make my money that way.
Oh, nice one. Oh, you're
But
so.
if you're travelling and you're
Yeah.
one of the sisters, I
Yeah.
could travel with you.
Blue, will have warmed to this small child. She's gonna kind of, listen, I feel like we can't be keep dragging small wee children into our mess, but I mean, you seem like you've been through a lot of shit. Listen, I've got a few things on my mind. I've been given this. I'm supposed to be gathering sisters.
Where to?
I don't even know. I've got to gather them and send them to Rana.
Where's Rana then?
Do I remember where Rana is? Can I
The Undercity and the plug hole.
The Undercity and the plug hole. Sorry, it's been a while. We're sending them to the the plug hole in the Undercity.
Oh, why?
Blue is going to insight.
She's gonna try and remember why.
No.
Inside the girl.
I'm just
What's
inside the
your
girl
question?
because I don't know. I'm suddenly like, oh, I'm giving away a lot. Blue's gonna catch herself. Like,
Okay.
this is the most information she has given away willingly to a
Ever.
stranger ever.
Right. Okay.
And suddenly she's gonna go, wait a second.
I think Mora's just mostly surprised that Paul's playing an NPC she likes.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean the tattoo is like big proof, but there is just, it's Blue, isn't it? She's wary AF.
So what do you want to know?
I want to know, is Astrid really a sister, and is she interested for like sincere, innocent reasons? Like, is there anything, does it seem like she's trying to like pry information for nefarious reasons?
Yep. Do a check. Yeah.
At disadvantage, I presume.
Yeah.
Fuck. That is an 8.
She just seems like an excited, interested
Yeah.
child. You're surprised at kind of how resilient she is. Like when
Yeah.
you look around, this is a grim place full
Yeah.
of. I mean, you haven't even seen a woman apart from her in the bar.
Yeah.
And it just seems like an unpleasant place for this child to be growing up,
Yeah.
basically. And she just seems genuinely interested and excited to see another sister.
Okay. Blue is she's gonna kind of pause and go, listen, all I know is I'm gathering the sisters, and you were doing the same thing, right? Do you know why you were?
I don't know what my mum was doing. I just can't come with her. I don't know why we left the rest of our pack.
And where did you leave the rest of your pack?
I can't remember what the island was called. Where we used to live, where I grew up.
And so you didn't leave with anyone else, just your mother?
Normally we go together, but she said we had to find some sisters here. That's all I know.
Right.
It
Well,
might have been a contract. My mum didn't tell me when we were on contracts.
yeah. But she took you with you?
Yeah, I've killed a few.
Oh, wasn't expecting that information.
That's what we do.
Yeah, no. Listen, I know that, but you're a small child. I wouldn't expect you to have done that yet.
Oh no, that's the way they bring us up.
Okay. I joined when I was in adulthood already, so I've never met a child who was in the sisterhood. Right, okay. Listen. Yeah. Come with us.
Oh, thank you.
If you, this just seems like a right shithole to stay. Hang on, I do need to check with my team first.
Okay, no problem. Well, I'm Garrick's locking up, and I have to be in the barn. I have to sleep in the barn.
Why?
That's just where Garrick says I have to sleep.
Why can't you stay here?
But he says I can't.
Why not?
It's not where I sleep.
Well, listen, if you're going to be in our pack, then you're going to have to sleep with us.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I better ask Garrick.
Okay.
So she goes over, talks to Garrick, and leaves. Yeah, she can't stay here. She has to stay in the barn.
Why?
Filthy.
What?
She is filthy. I don't want her sleeping in here.
Why is she filthy?
I-
What makes her filthy? She's
I-
a small child.
I don't want to go into it.
No, why?
Well, there's things you don't know about her. I could tell you.
Well, tell me, because I'm potentially inviting her along with us.
Oh, you're going to take her off my hands? Oh, she's good for business.
What is it that makes her... She's been, like, thrown off guard by this small child and has been quite nice.
Hang on, what's everyone else doing?
Yeah, I wanted to bring it to them before I did that.
Wolfgon's just sat there with Flight and Orianatha listening, and it's like, so, and basically, as it was just burning on fire, swamp water rose up, put out the fire, and then the whole bar collapsed down. And that's the last time I had a lock-in.
That is a callback to the very first episode of Just Us.
Thank
Leaving.
you.
That's I'll be honest with you, it don't really surprise me.
Yeah, no, it was a fun night,
I'm sad I wouldn't know. That sounds like a laugh.
I was going to say, like, at this point, Flight pops her head out of a fort she's been building. Just by putting the bedroll over a table. If it goes south, we can burn this one.
When anything goes south, we
Burn
can
it.
burn anything.
And Oriana, you would know, you remember that when the necromancer escaped
Yeah.
and all of the...
Oh, God, no. I remember that. I remember when all that went down with the necromancer and
Yeah.
that pub outside the plug hole burning down.
We had to go to 7. They took us into their tower. There
Oh,
was this
7.
gnome that was stealing stuff, and it was a party. And yeah, it wasn't fun. The plug hole's really awful. I know
Oh,
it's your home.
Oh
but
no, it's a hole. I hate it. I'm glad to be out.
Silence. I don't have silence.
7 are awful. I ate them. I ate them all. I tried to
No,
nick.
not the puppies.
I tried to nick a crystal there. Oh, that was crazy. They nearly caught me. Oh,
No, the crystal.
the big one,
The big one.
the expensive looking one.
The one like that was in Father's Castle.
Yeah. I tried nicking that. Didn't get very far, but I didn't get caught either. So win-win, I'd say.
Who were you trying to nick that with?
I think you know what I was trying to do that with.
I mean, it totally makes sense.
Yeah, there was a big fella there as well. I can never remember his name. But yeah, he was doing more of the lookout sort of stuff rather than the stealthy because he was like a Goliath. He was proper big. And then me and Lahan were going in and.
When should we break it to Flight about her other uncle and how awful he is?
Well, she already knows him, doesn't she? She's met him.
Oh no.
So
Poor
what?
her.
When she's yeah, we'll just tell her. at some
More,
point.
there's a whole little mini-series for Locks and Locks. I realised we've never told you this.
Yeah.
They just stopped appearing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
More to come.
Watch this space.
In it.
Baloo she's gonna just stay there 1 second, and she's gonna come over and sort of just give Maud a little stroke. Well, it's alright. Rest up. Guys, so I'm thinking we bring that tiefling girl with us.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yes.
I'm sorry. What kind of daycare are we running?
Listen, mate, I'm sorry. I know it's one more fecking child. She's a sister.
Oh,
She's a sister of the
that's fine.
night.
That's fine then. It's fine. It's all fine.
I'm all for it. I'll be honest, I don't like seeing a child in this place, especially. I saw her drinking.
Right?
I saw her drinking, and that's not.
And she's already
Flight is
killed.
half cut at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
She's been
Robin's
very
fully
clumsy
aware
with
that
the
Flight is
editing.
half cut, and he's just staring at Oriana
And like, I just, you know, it'd be good for Flight to have someone her own age knocking about.
Yeah.
Like, she's too young for this.
Yeah, good old drinking buddies. Anyway,
What?
nothing.
Okay.
She's already killed people, and like. I
Oh,
know,
she'll be good for us.
Great, a murder
Right,
child. Another one.
well, yeah, useful, but also kind of worrying.
Oh yeah, we can sort her out. Give her a good childhood.
Well, where's she from?
Well, that's the thing. She doesn't know. She can't remember. She's. I didn't catch her age, but she left an island of unknown, and she's been in Domania for the last couple of years, with her mother, who is apparently possibly dead.
Wait a second. Oh, I'm assuming at this point you guys would have talked about that island that you guys were in, like right at the beginning of the season.
Oh yeah.
Like, didn't you say that there was you guys were at an island before you met me? You were on an island in the middle of nowhere.
And we slaughtered every tiefling on the island.
You what? Oh no, yeah. You missed out that bit.
Well, we didn't do it on purpose. We were tricked into it by this questionable deity who told me to put on a ring, this ring, this ring. I am never taking off because as the fox statue hit the ground, it tore through all of the tieflings but one who hid in an attic, and the fox couldn't figure out ladders. And did we kill her mother?
No, we didn't kill her mother because they had already left the island.
Okay.
But they came from. Oh, but that was where we heard
The child.
The
poor
child.
Yes.
And she was on a mission. So she's on a mission to find other sisters. That's exactly what I'm supposed to be doing.
This child
is the
did your
totem that
sacred...
I'm pretty sure her mother, Astral, she's gone missing. Or is gone or is dead, I don't know.
So the child's Astrid and the mother's Astral.
Yeah.
Do I know that name? Cool.
Oh my god, did I murder a cell of the sisterhood? Did we murder a cell of the sisterhood?
Yeah.
I mean, like, just right. I mean, there's probably loads of islands about. Isn't there? There's probably loads of just islands.
Well, we're on the 1,000 island continent,
Yeah,
so there's
exactly.
roughly 1,000.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, like, there can't just be one island out in the middle of nowhere with tieflings on it.
Yeah.
The thing is tieflings originate from Domania. Yes, some escape and get out, but it all comes back to Domania. I don't really know of many places where, unless they've left the island, how...
Oh my god, we cannot take a child who we think we might have murdered her entire family.
Well, no, but she said she'd been here for years. That happened a few weeks ago.
Well, months.
Oh yeah, we spent months on the island.
Yeah.
Can you, apart from Morn, do a Constitution saving?
Oh,
Jesus. And we don't benefit from Morn because she's asleep.
Oh, you'd
You
still.
still benefit.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh, thank God. 17.
26.
11.
15.
So Oriana, you're just feeling real sleepy. Like the whole events of the last 3 days are hitting you, and you are like, you're just bushed. You just feel sleep coming over you.
I'm not gonna lie, lads. I think I'm gonna have to go to sleep because I am absolutely shattered.
Oh, no.
I think we all need it, but
Yeah.
I'm just really feeling it. So I'm gonna love you and leave you.
Well, you need to do your call to the sisters thing anyway, and if this is one of them, then you might as well just take her with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take the
Yeah,
kid.
we'll take her. Apparently she's filthy though. I need to check. Right, you go to sleep.
Thank you.
We'll take first watch.
He's probably
Is-
talking about the dog thing. People don't like the dog thing.
No.
And then Rolfgon goes to sleep at that point. People really hate the dog thing. It's disgusting.
Night then. Is Barrack still there?
No, he's gone. He's gone
Okay.
off. He's upstairs. He went upstairs.
Okay. Well,
And everything's up. The only thing now illuminating the room is the fire.
Okay, Flight's going to step a few more minutes. She's going to be casting a spell over the next 10 minutes.
God, what's she going to make
Okay.
talk now?
oh,
She's casting Magic Mouth over her bedroll fort. That if anyone opens it, it's just going to shout "Intruder in the fort."
Okay.
That's what she's doing.
That's actually pretty good. That's
Yeah.
smart. That's smart.
Yeah, that's her little. Yeah, so she's just under a table. Well, she's next to sat on top of the table, casting this for the next 10 minutes.
Blue's gonna take first watch.
Okay. And can you do me a perception check, please?
10.
Okay. So yeah, you're just sort of watching the fire. What are you sort of thinking about?
She's thinking about whether or not she's murdered a child's entire, not just a child's family and cell, but also a cell of the sisterhood.
And have you put the totem out to sort of call the sisters, or?
Was there any, did you get information of how long it would take for the sisters to get the message, and if she needs to like stay in one place when she plants the totem?
It seems like it's more the sort of thing you put out when you're stopped.
Yeah.
And in the local vicinity,
Yeah.
if there's sisters, they'll hear its call and come.
Because she's nervous to do it here, because she doesn't. But if there's one sister, there might be more. She wasn't really planning on doing it, especially out in the woods, because she just didn't figure there would be any sisters in Domania, or that many sisters in Domania. Now that she's met one, she's like, oh. So, yeah, she's going to sit and she's going to be holding the totem.
Do another perception check.
Like it. Oh, fuck. 4 and a 2. So, a 6 max.
Oriana, what's your AC?
It's 22. No, it's a 15.
Okay.
I don't like this.
As you're sort of contemplating this, thinking, you suddenly see Oriana like just sort of scrunch up in pain as something has clearly hit her hard in the stomach.
Oh damn!
Oriana, you take
Oh god.
12 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Aquatic.
I don't. That sounded like it was going to be a list. So
Your strength is reduced by 1.
Oh shit.
And as you're looking
shit.
now,
Yeah.
you can see that there's a sort of shadow just above Oriana.
12. Did you say? 12.
Yeah.
A shadow above Oriana.
Yeah, like a shadowy figure that seems to have just hit her.
Blue will pull her rapier and try and swipe through it.
Okay? Roll to hit.
Am I awake?
No.
Oh.
Oh god, not good. 13.
Hits.
Okay. 7 piercing, slashing damage from rapier.
The shadow disappears.
Okay. Can she see anything similar?
Do a perception check.
At disadvantage still.
Yep.
When do I get a rest?
I mean, Oriana's not getting a
Yeah.
rest.
With my strength, that's also minus strength to the saving throws as well.
Yeah, and all your skills are
Yeah.
strength based.
Well, all one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
14 perception.
Okay, you can see the shadow appears. So the shadow before seemed to be in the shape of Oriana.
Okay.
It now seems to be in the shape of Rothgon and is standing over Rothgon.
Get to fuck.
Roll
And
for initiative.
huh?
Roll for initiative.
I'm what?
Roll for initiative.
Oh, shit.
Roll the damn dice.
You don't normally say that. That's
Roll
why
the
I'm
damn
confused.
dice.
And I got a nat 1.
Okay,
Makes sense.
so
I'm going to die.
And there's
well, you might be
nothing.
right actually. What's Rothgon's armor class?
16.
Yeah, this shadow punches down but misses Rothgon. And it's your turn.
How noisy is this shit?
Silent.
No.
Ooh, the music.
And Blue is gonna rapier again through the fuck, this dice is going to jail. Nat 1.
Yeah, yes.
But I mean, but 2 attacks. So and she's gonna try. It's shadowy. She's gonna kind of miss it, and then try and go for like a stab through it, and that is a 14 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. That is nice. 8 and 5. Maths. I can't do 8 and 5.
13.
13 slashing damage. I don't like being initiative on my own. and while she does while she does that, she's gonna go, "Oi! Wake! There's something in here."
All do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really more.
Oh,
Everyone,
yeah.
Shit.
Actually.
Fuck off.
So 10?
Plus 3.
Yeah, 10 plus
We'll
with
get
the plus
your
3 is
plus
10.
13.
Plus 3, 16.
I got a nat 1, but overall it's 5.
Shit, that's 11.
6, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, just an ominous okay.
The shadow it hits Rothgon again. And that's a 20 to hit.
That'll do it.
Double ones. Rothgon takes 4 damage.
Just 4 damage.
Yeah, and your strength is reduced by 3.
I mean, doesn't really affect me because I don't use it for anything. But damn.
And it's
Me to go.
yeah.
How far away is she from it?
You're right next to me.
Right
You
next
just
to
hit
me.
it with
Yeah.
the-
Okay. She's gonna go in again. 2 attacks.
Okay, go.
Against the. So one of those is a 14 to hit,
Hits.
and the next one is it'll definitely hit because it's a 12 plus 9. So the first attack is gonna kind of stab through, and that'll be 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then she's gonna kind of, as she like almost sort of swings it back across, and it's gonna be another 7 slashing damage against it, and she's just gonna be like, "Back off, my friends!"
And it just sort of almost shatters. The sort of shadow shatters, and it's gone. And you just feel the weight of tiredness flow over you, and you have got probably enough strength to sleep. To roll the bedroll out and sleep.
as that like swipes through, she's just gonna like not even bother with the bedroll. She's just gonna like lie down, head on the and almost kind of reach out and sort of she'll have been to one side, and she's just gonna have one hand reached out just to her team and kind of collapse down and fall asleep.
Okay. One last roll, and then we're gonna call that the episode. Oriana and Rothgon,
Yes.
Yes.
can you roll me a percentile dice, a D100?
Oh, get a
that is
fuck.
ominous.
I can't even read these.
Von Rider Legacy is gonna die.
Oh shit.
Lower might be better.
14.
13.
8 of 100.
Nice.
Tiefling corner.
This might be terrible, but it's still it's just quite.
Well, we're going through it together. We've already got our strengths already badly damaged, and whatever happens now. Oh, that's the end of the
I'm not
episode.
telling you
Oh, we
nothing.
don't even
Oh!
Let's just have our moment, please. This is the only performance.
Do you want to get something funny? My strength score is now 5. If I drop much lower, I won't be able to physically do anything. He is going to wake up with the worst hangover he's ever had, which makes no sense because he only had 8 beers. It's nothing.
Do you die if you hit 0?
I guess so.
What, 0 strength?
If it's the spell, I think it is. Yeah. If you hit
Oh
0,
my
you die.
god.
Wait. Is this? I think I may have minused it from the wrong thing. Is it the?
Your overall strength.
the
not the
main
model,
number.
not the modifier.
No, the overall score.
Oh, I
The reduction ends after
Oh,
a
in that
short
case, it's
or
not
long
done.
rest. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Which we will hopefully get.
Well, I don't think we were going to have to start again because it wasn't uninterrupted, was it? It's awful
Well, we'd
sleep.
only been rested. We hadn't been sleeping for very long.
It's very true.
get
Oh
to-
yeah, I do. Right. So, what will happen next? Will Rothgon and Oriana wake up? Is Rothgon going to have the worst hangover he's ever had, wondering why he's just lost muscle mass overnight? Will Blue ever figure out what this Tiefling girl is? And nightmare shadows that she fights alone. This is just all very bizarre. Anyway, whatever you do, go out into the week, roll your dice and stuff, but roll the damn dice.
Look at the scars. Look how they scowl for and smell of codfish stew. A group of odd fellows. Their skin, oh yeah, their skin and claws putrefacted into a crustiform. The ones with crab legs, can they just move from side to side? Can they just move from side to side? Sorry, that's yeah.
Loving it.
Bye.
The character art for Carouse and Morn is freaking amazing, and I will tell you why. Because she is not an easy character to pin down in art form. She's a dragonborn for starters, which is really tricky to do. And the thing about Morn that's like really different is she has this sort of chilled out, calm smile the entire time, and trying to get somebody with a dragony face to smile must be near on impossible. But somehow Holly has managed to get her smiling sort of like I do, which is really freaky and really, really cool. I love what she's done with her armour because there's something quite androgynous about Morn, but she does have a sort of feminine side, and so there are these kind of, with her armour, there's this swathes of fabric that she's managed to do, and yet she's managed to get her looking like heroic and glorious, but also with a little mischievous like glint in her eye. I'm so chuffed with it, and if I could look like Carouse and Morn, I absolutely would.